and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play! I am Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm Gotta Go Mason.
It's Thomas.
I'm sensing a theme, Thomas.
I just think it'd be funny if, like, at one point, like halfway through the Let's Play, we put duct tape over Thomas's face, and that's how he talks. Going.
So we're still playing some more Shadow.
You're playing more Shadow.
What path are we going this time? Look at Z! I heard you killed Eggman.
Jesus Christ!
I heard you.
Well, we talked enough
How you
about...
doing, Shadow? I murdered my nemesis. What?
Oh! Well, we talked enough about it last time, so might as well go on the pathway God of War.
I love it. Again, they had to have edgy names that would also work as metal bands in the...
That's also just a video game.
Well, God of War hadn't come out at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it had... No, yeah, God of War was 2000...
It was 2005.
5. Okay,
So, same year.
about the same time, so yeah.
So, this will end with us in the, I believe, if I'm correct, yes. This will end with us in the semi-evil realm.
Ooh. Nearly evil.
The only kind of evil.
Don't worry, it's not fully.
Doctor kind of evil.
Oh, there you go. You're
There's
late.
Dr. Claw.
I'm here.
Oh, shut up.
Do you have to go, what path do you have to go to start off?
This is the hero mission, so folks, you're gonna see what a hero mission looks like here, and it kind of
Oh! I get shot in the face!
It goes a little something like this.
goes a little something like this, and it's just that scene from Jesse James where he gets shot in the back of the head.
You know, there was an opportunity to have a really fun Sonic and Shadow co-op game. This ain't it.
This ain't it, no.
What if Sonic could pick up weapons?
Like,
The co-op characters cannot pick up weapons.
it would be funny if, like, Shadow picks up the guns and Sonic's like, no, we can't do that, dude.
Shadow picks up the gun, Sonic's like, okay, and he picks up the swords.
I was thinking
more my style.
I was thinking Sonic,
Yes.
I was thinking Sonic also picks up a gun and it becomes Army of Two Hedgehogs.
He's like, don't worry, my gun is non-lethal.
Why? Because it uses non-lethal rounds? No, I exclusively shoot him in the knees.
No, it'd be that bit like the one where Batman doesn't know what death is. Sonic.
Sonic,
Because when I shoot it, I'm good, and therefore they don't die.
It's a sleep gun.
Sonic, his brains are on the floor. It's fine.
We'll put him
But
back
I
in.
shot it. I can't possibly.
Just fine.
You're telling me humans can't live without brains?
Sonic.
Mason, you've actually got a pretty good Sonic voice going there.
Well, you're too slow. It's very
I
It's a little white.
It is a little there. I do prefer.
no good.
I do prefer the more nasally Sonics in the voice. Like I really like that kind of more upper nasally. I think we talked about it when we did the OVA a little bit. So I know Thomas has a preference of Sonic.
Yeah, I typically prefer Sonic to have a deeper voice. That's why I like Roger Craig Smith.
I do think Roger Craig Smith's Sonic is good though.
So, oh yeah, Roger Craig. Look, it has to be. He's been doing it for 10
Yeah.
years.
Has he, bro? What was his first game? Was it?
It's been over 10 years because he did Colors.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
Colors. Okay, I thought Generations was his first.
No, he did. Technically, his first was Free Riders. Oh no!
Oh, is that the Kinect game? Oh god.
But yeah, I personally
Yikes.
really like Roger Craig Smith's Sonic because I like Sonic to have a deeper voice. It's a thing with me. If a character is kind of snarky, I prefer them having a deeper voice because to me, I can take it more seriously.
That's fair.
So
I prefer them to have the more preteen kind of voice, like that, like kind of going through puberty, but not quite voice when you're
Yeah.
more snarky. But again, I don't think Roger Craig Smith is bad. I really
So
like.
you're thinking
Roger.
like pre-teen.
Yeah, like kind of like that. Like again, I don't think the Jaleel White voice was great, but that style is more of what I like.
But let me make one thing clear: Sonic hasn't had that.
No, I
I
think
think Sonic's honestly, even though I do prefer a deeper voice, Ben Schwartz might be my favorite because he's a good mix.
He is really good. Ben Schwartz has been so good as Sonic.
He has been really
Yeah.
good.
Because Ben Schwartz's voice, literally just in person, is like, oh yeah, you're just Sonic, aren't you?
Yeah. Ben Schwartz is he's one of those voice actors, like, it's kind of just his voice, which is fine because I like Ben Schwartz's voice, especially when it's the characters that he does.
The thing that he does with his Sonic voice is he does a good job of, like, lowering the pitch a bit, or sorry, raising the pitch a bit, so he has a little more squeakier than his actual voice.
Yeah.
And so it feels a little more. He does it to maybe feel because the movie Sonic is a kid half
Yeah,
the time.
movie Sonic is like 12.
Yeah. Whereas game Sonic feels like late teens, early 20s kind of character.
Game Sonic canonically is 15. But I've always had.
But that's Japanese 15, so it's Japanese anime 15, so it's the equivalent of like
he's 26.
Yeah.
So what
do you mean that person's 5? That is clearly an adult.
So would you say Roger Craig Smith is your favorite game voice for Sonic?
Personal.
Okay. I think mine's Ryan Drummond. I think he's mine.
Ryan Drummond is.
Ryan Drummond's really good.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we are.
I think Craig Smith is like a close second.
And again, I know a lot of people like Jason Griffith.
Yeah, I think that's the name. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't love his Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's because around this time they were making Sonic really sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were really kind of pushing the he's the goodest boy kind of thing.
He's the goodest.
Meanwhile, I have always kind of been like, no, my Sonic's an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, I've always kind of like, my Sonic's an asshole.
It's the OVA Sonic that we really liked the way they portrayed him.
Yeah.
That he is.
I don't know if I'd go that far in terms of assholishness, but that is the right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there are several moments in the OVA where we're like, oh, Sonic, a little too far. But
Kill yourself. Oh God. Sonic,
Yeah.
You can't say that.
I like that Sonic when Sonic is his cockiness. It's not even necessarily that he's intentionally being an asshole. It's that he knows he's kind of awesome. I like that element to it. It's again, they really lean into the shonen aspect of Sonic the Hedgehog, and so at times Sonic's not really your cliche shonen protagonist.
No.
And when they try to make him, I'm like, no, I don't like. I mean, Sonic can be a little dumb, but it's more he's just cocky.
Yeah, no.
And he ignores some of
This is
it.
the thing. Sonic's not dumb.
No.
Like, a lot of shonen protagonists, Luffy, Goku, dumb as they are. I'm dumb as boy. But like, okay, thank God.
What is your mission here? Oh, you have to kill 45 of them. I see.
Yep, and the last one's right here.
That makes sense. I was like,
There we go.
There we go. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah. That was the thing, is that sometimes you have to search through the entire level, nook and cranny, to get the last piece of shit. So,
Sonic's cockiness it's very similar to, and I really hate having to be the one to make this comparison, but it's very similar to Rainbow Dash in the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series.
Yeah,
How Rainbow
I
Dash
actually kind of see that.
is
I
like-
actually kind of see that.
The parallels are there.
Yeah, I think and again, I'm the shonen fan, so I love shonen characters, but Sonic has never really to me been the shonen protag cliched. They pull up from it, but honestly, there really isn't that cliched, dumb himbo that is. Honestly, the closest to the dumb himbo is Shadow. A little bit, yeah. But they didn't lean into that as much as they should have.
yeah.
This is, I think, probably one of the more annoying things about the multiple replays is you have to see the same damn cutscene.
I can skip.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just one of those that's like, again, we talked about at the end of there, and it's like, who thought this was a good game development? Like, again, multiple endings is awesome. I love multiple endings. But
Look at the way when it shows him look at the way he walks out of the room. It's so silly.
He's wobbling.
look, they knew how to make hedgehogs walk, but they weren't sure how humans walked yet.
It's like the early days of Pixar where they didn't quite know how to animate a human. Like ask a Pixar animator in the mid '90s to animate a human. Challenge the difficulty high.
I mean, anything that was doing humans at that point. 'Cause-
That's true.
Well, I'm not here to save you. Thought you might say something.
I thought you might.
How about a little friendly competition?
Don't waste my time.
You see, I don't really like Jason Griffith's Sonic. I love his Shadow.
Yeah.
His Shadow's phenomenal. He is my favorite Shadow.
I can get behind that as well. Like,
And that's kind of what I was hoping the movie would do, is bring him back as Shadow.
Let's go.
Kind of like they did with Colleen.
for Tails, calling
Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
That.
the
Bringing her back as Tails. I think that's what they should have done for Shadow in the movie, but obviously they're going in a different direction, whatever that direction may be, and that's also fine.
What I've noticed is that Sonic's rivals, they're going to cast big names.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have Idris Elba as Knuckles. So.
It is a way to get a name on the poster while still doing a lot of the good voice acting they've done. And again, so far they have found really good voice actors across. I mean, Idris Elba's a great voice actor and a great actor, so like.
Yeah.
That was from the beginning. Are you doing Hero?
This is the Dark mission that
Okay.
we're going to be doing to get on the God of War,
Okay.
Hey, God of War.
which is just another get to the end.
Okay. Cool.
I was trying to think when you said that. I was like, because I couldn't remember for a split second. Like, what other voice roles has Idris Elba done? I was like, oh yeah, he's in Zootopia.
He's done.
I forgot about that.
He's done multiple voice acting stuff over the years and things like that. Because again, Idris Elba has gotten fame more recently in a lot of movies and stuff, but he was taking anything for a while just to because he's like, hey, I would like my name out here. I'm good.
Hey, he is, so good he got his name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've noticed that for Sonic's rivals, they're casting bigger names.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas for his friends, they are casting, the voice actor.
They're casting people that are James Marsden level of of fame.
Which is why, like, if Amy were in the third movie, she would be. But if she were, I would imagine they'd just get her game voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind
Yeah,
of
I don't expect Amy.
Shadow is the only one who expect.
I would not be surprised if Rouge has a cameo in it.
Yeah, I
Wait,
wouldn't.
Shadow's gonna be in the third movie?
I know, big twist.
I know, what a surprise.
But
So this is kind of weird. This is actually a healing thing. If you want to get good points, you can take that and throw it at them to heal. We're doing the Dark mission, so
we don't want to do
I'm
that.
just gonna leave it.
yeah, we'll just leave them to die.
Ow. Ha!
The hero mission is actually to chase that down and destroy it. Pretty easy, but
Again, we don't want to be no heroes because good is dumb.
Now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
I really want more of the Sonic characters to show up in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, they want.
But I don't, because of how much it is to animate them at times, I don't know how many are going to.
It's kind of why I think that.
Why is he in a car?
But why is he in that car?
Why did, of all the cars that they had to put right there, why did it have to be piss?
Your piss is green. That's a little bit of an issue.
Yeah, Mason, do you have some issues that you maybe need to consult your doctor about?
I may have been drinking too much Mountain Dew. Anyways.
You didn't even really ramp that much.
No, we didn't.
It did like a cartoon thing where you were like suspended in the air for like a split second.
The car just atomized.
Yeah.
What was even the point of the car if you can do the rest of this on foot? What?
Like
The car's optional.
he went slower in the car than he does.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
was doing it
amazing.
exclusively to be a dick.
That's part of this game. The things of this game that you hear a lot of people complain and talk about is like, but why? You know, why did we need to do that? Why does Shadow need a motorcycle?
Like Shadow need a gun?
No, gun's cool. No,
Gun's cool, yeah, but still.
the motorcycle's actually kind of cool as well.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite bits from the Sonic comic, I put it in the group, but one of my favorite bits from the Sonic comic is explaining why Shadow has the bike. It was gifted to him by Gunn as just like a, hey, welcome to our agency present. And he's like, I run faster than this, I got it. And then Rouge is like, so why do you and it's like, so why do you have why do you maintain upkeep on it all the time? He's like the bike.
Again, it's
I
not.
like that.
Again, a lot of our characters like vehicles. Like that's
Yeah.
you know, Tails and his plane. You know, so giving Shadow a bike was never something that I thought was dumb. It's just it's implemented in this bad game, and so
And it gave him something to drive in All Stars Racing.
sure.
Yeah,
You know,
Which
he
I don't-
drives the bike in.
yeah. He
at
drives
least the first one.
Yeah, he drives the bike in the first game. I wish he did in the second game. In the second game, he just gets a car, which is still cool. But I like when he has the
I
bike.
like the bike, yeah.
It's like there's the one scene in Final Fantasy VII when Cloud's on the bike, and so they've everything since then have
Yeah,
added extra bike
everything.
stuff. They're like, oh yeah, he's really cool on the bike. We need more bike things.
I don't think we'll see it, but if you fail to catch the tank for the hero mission, that's when Sonic says "damn." He just says "damn." They got away.
Oh, wow.
Damn, they got away.
Oh, darn it.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
I don't know who.
Ah,
you are,
shoot.
but For now, I have to believe him. That's
I just wanted like a recreation of that scene from The Hangover, but it's Shadow and Sonic.
All right, which Sonic character would get on the other characters for their language?
Amy,
I'd say
'Cause she-
Amy.
'cause she's
Amy.
kind
I
of-
think Tails as well would.
Tails, but he wouldn't be. I think Amy would be really insistent about it. Sonic would just be in Tails' workshop. He'd stub his toe. Language. Shut up, Tails.
Tails would pull the Steve Rogers, the language.
Man, are we gonna acknowledge that? I feel like Sonic doesn't really care about language unless it's said around someone like Shadow or like Cream, and then someone says he goes and covers their ears in front of the child.
Yeah, no, I imagine Sonic's that guy who he'll look around and it's like he sees Cream there and it's like, hey Cream, can you turn around, plug your ear? Sure thing. Cool.
Oh, there we got our bull.
Yeah.
Our bull, quote unquote.
I forgot
Black-
that it was the boss in this stage as well.
He
So,
kind of looks
Whoa,
like
wow, Sonic is shiny.
he's a very shiny.
He kinda-
They're all made of plastic in this era.
he kind of looks like the really big dragon that from How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh, he does kind of look like the one that the one guy flies. Yeah,
That what's his face's character?
yeah. Is this version of the boss better?
It's basically the same.
Just on a highway instead of in a ring.
Yeah, and you can get up and home and attack him.
But if you beat if you just did an evil mission, why do you get? You know what? I'm not going to worry about this.
I don't care.
The order,
Jonah Hill. It's Jonah Hill's character's dragon.
yeah, the order of this game and the way the cutscenes show really don't matter by what you do, except for the ending one.
No, it doesn't.
It's again, which is hard to implement, which is again why this game is bad. Well, one of the reasons why this game is bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shoot the fireball. Spawn your dudes.
I do like
Spawn
again
your mooks.
the setup of this
Show me
level
your
and the boss actually doesn't look. It all looks fine. Like this feels very much like a Sonic the Hedgehog boss that would have been in this more than the other one. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, alright.
Hey, you shouldn't fall off the edge like that. Just so you know.
Please shut up.
Mason, you want to
You
get
wanna
stabbed?
You want to keep your balls.
That monster can spit out those little bird creatures. Using
Really, can he?
Do you want to get stabbed? Because that's how you get stabbed.
Spawn your dicks.
This is.
Somehow this boss fight with him is worse than the other one.
Jesus Christ, spawn your guys.
It's like no, I don't want to.
No.
I think also, I get the idea of making all of the weapons have ammo, but honestly, I kind of feel like if you're going to implement weapons to give to Shadow or Sonic in any game, they should just be infinite ammo.
Think so?
I think it depends. I feel like he should have a chaos spear. That's his basic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't do as much damage, but it is there.
That's
Kind
fair.
of like the pistol and a boom.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay.
It's just
Give him a pistol, I guess.
it just again, it's so many different elements in one game that get just all packed into it.
Of course, I played the one I needed to be an actual fucking bitch.
Game mechanics.
Yeah.
You can use your homing attack to repeat the.
I know, Sonic, and you want to know how I know? Because I just did it.
Did you know, Shadow, you can do this?
Sonic says.
Hey kids, let's help Shadow beat the boss and murder Eggman.
Sounded too good for too long.
Can you say murder?
Say murder.
Why is Sonic Dora?
Hi, I'm Dora, and this is my friend Sonic.
Hey, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, Dora, we gotta go.
Come on, vámonos.
No, we gotta go fast.
Can you say gotta go fast?
I just did.
Oh,
Because it's funny.
I'm honestly surprised they haven't tried to make like a super kids show out of Sonic at some point. Like,
It's coming. Now that Sonic's a lot more popular, it's I don't know when, but it'll.
because it feels like something that like
When are we getting that?
would be weirdly good, but also meant for like babies.
When are we getting the Sonic crossover with Bluey?
Well, he's already blue.
I would watch it. Like, come on now.
Come on, Bluey, we have to stop Dr. Eggman.
Did you know that Shadow killed him? We have to bring him back. Bluey, would you like to learn about death?
She already did. I was gonna say she already did.
He's just been doing it like the super upbeat Sonic.
It's like we already learned about that. Oh no, it's only covering the basics.
There's gotta be a fan fiction that's crossed something like that over out there.
Sonic's crossed over.
Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Show us the lesson that we should learn.
It's been a Sonic crossover with everything.
Sonic fans.
Sonic fans are into a lot of other shit. I think last time I checked, the highest category was Sonic Cross.
That does not surprise me. I'm sure, though, honestly, the fan base crosses a lot.
Yeah.
And as Mason pointed out, the characters are kind of similar.
Yeah. There is nothing more embarrassing for me than the amount of knowledge I have about that show.
Eh.
I don't give a shit.
D
D for
Dodo Brain.
D for you did bad.
for D's nuts. I'm sorry, I don't have anything.
If you don't have anything, you can always just stop.
Just don't say anything.
I thought about doing that, but then I didn't. Oh, we get to see the photograph again.
Now this is slightly different, if I believe, because this is him being told Shadow's a bad guy.
Their pose right there of the two of them after when you got the D is very similar to the photo. Did he just take it and like it's a?
There's also reports that the CIA's mainframe has been compromised.
Someone brings him the file of like all this information and it's just that photo is just taken.
Yeah, it's just several variations of that photo.
And he looks at it and goes, "Oh no, he's a bad guy now."
like different filters and everything.
It's like that scene.
Yeah, no, this is slightly different, if I believe. No, it's not. All right.
Look at this.
If you just flip flop it and Shadow's in the front and Sonic's in the back,
makes me laugh.
he's like, "My poor hedgehogs. What do you mean one of them has
Why are
gone
you
rogue?"
singing like Dr. T?
And what the hell is on Shadow's head? I don't know.
World against these invaders.
Is that how you hear Nickelback? Is this why you don't like Nickelback? 'Cause that's how you've heard it. That you have a condition where that's the only way you can hear Nickelback is that way?
That's that's it. When you were talking about like all the different pictures of Sonic and Shadow, I'm just thinking of that one scene in Madagascar 2 where they're showing all the pictures of Skipper and the doll. We have these photos.
Well, we're in a prison island.
Indeed.
And
We made it to. We brought Shadow to Alcatraz.
I wonder if there are any chaos.
well, they're Chaos Emeralds here. In this goo. I'm gonna walk slow-mo and have visions.
Oh, that ice cream headache.
What?
I knew I shouldn't have picked up that Ben & Jerry's.
This is why Murder of the Sonic the Hedgehog. I'll say the name right. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is such a good game. because all the characters do silly things and I love them. You want to pause it, Thomas? Because we're. But yeah, now that I've said that name correctly, we'll be back next time with more Shadow the Hedgehog. God help us.